Hello and welcome back to Surviving as a Trader in Space. We are now needing to get as much money as possible, so let's just get started with that. Alright, so the ship's been repaired from the last session, and I did review some of those comments, and maybe it would be ideal to change this to Gatlins and then put the artilleries or assault shells right up here. Turrets on the top and then the bottom, so we have more weaponry. And plus, we can get rid of some of these thrusters. Not all. We're probably going to keep most of them. Maybe one or two of them. But get rid of at least one. And we can add a large one down here and a large one for up here. So that's the next upgrade for the ship. And of course, we can add more weaponry on the buoys here too. But currently, we're pretty much not necessarily low on cash, but getting there. So there are a few Mayday ships I want to gather really quickly in this session at least, and hopefully it's quickly. If not, then it's going to be a fun experience. So I know we're low on ammo, so that's the worst part of things. We're low on shells and Gatling ammo, but looks like the store's not selling any, so that's not going to be great. Usually they have a decent amount, but it looks like they don't. And I think our ship currently barely has any ammo itself. So artillery shells, we have a decent amount, but only 12 left in the reserve. That's fine. But there's no assault, is there? Nope. So that's not good. Do we have rockets? We have some rockets. And I believe I was dismantling a decent chunk of them before. But I think we have to still dismantle a lot more, because we don't really use rockets too much. We don't have any rockets on board. We have rocket launcher handheld. That's what we've been using for turrets and things like that. Not even that often. Wait, why was I dismantling MR50 rifle ammo? That's a bit strange. Alright, so assault cannon shells. I think we can make it even with or without dismantling too much rockets. Yeah, I think we can. We can make 20 with 30. That would be great, or even more than that, because we have a lot of assault cannons. So if we can make assault cannon shells, that'd be great. They do run out pretty quickly too. And then we need Gatling ammo as well, which the story really did sell it, but it didn't. Ammo wise, I mean, we're decent in the Gatling. There's no reserves. That's the problem. And for magazines, do we have any magazines left anywhere? MR50s. 27 of them. It's not even much at all. Not even for our interior turrets. So that's... yeah, we're just really low on ammo. But as we learned, big battles with a big battle with a big ship, it does take a lot, which is unfortunate, but that's fine. We'll then reload just 5. Is that enough for them? Probably not. So either they run out ammo too quickly or they get destroyed too quickly. That's the biggest issue with these interior turrets. And reserve some for myself to defend myself. So maybe I'll leave 10 for myself. I guess so. Alright, let's see. We gotta move things over a little bit in terms of ammo and everything like that. And yeah, it looks like I do probably need an inventory manager, so that it doesn't load up too much Gatling ammo at a time. Because once it gets shot down, that's the problem, right? You just basically lose it all. So I gotta figure out a system for that. Because having it load up 12 and it gets shot down, there goes all your 12 ammo boxes. And that's just a big old loss. Alright, that's all done. One big issue I did notice was this. Our current projection is still projecting this piece, and it's gonna make this piece not be able to go forwards or backwards. So that's a bit of a problem that we have there, but it shouldn't be too big of a deal. All right, I think we're good. Let's just go for those Maydays that we wanted to get. So I know there's one right there. It's a huge one, so this one should net us a decent chunk of money. But the problem is how much weapons on there. Is there a what's it call it as well? A warhead that's gonna blow it all up. It looks like I gotta disable some weapons. Look at this one down there. There's a missile launcher there. And I'm not sure what else is there. But I guess we're just gonna have to go and find out. Alright, we're gonna unlock off of this thing. Pull away a bit. We do have to check our weapons really quick. Turrets. They should be all good. Make sure they're focused weapons in this case. I should control one of the turrets up front, whether it's this one or one of these. Probably this one. This is artillery though, so yes. So let's call this one artillery top front. So that way, if we ever needed to look at this one, we control it in the front right there. So if we need to shoot anything, we're able to do that. All right, let's get off of here. Ooh. 50% hydrogen. I think we should be fine. We probably want to load the hydrogen back up sooner or later. And I think the Mayday itself is about 11 away. Roughly. So we could do a blind jump if we really wanted to. Right there. Yep. So if we do a blind jump so we can save on our hydrogen. Let's do that. So we're about 11 away. So blind jumping... I think 0.5 may just be the best bet. Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, I think that's more than enough in terms of this jump. So let's just get onto it. Here we go. All right, we made it. We're in front of a asteroid, actually. Oh, is this... Okay. That changes things. Is that a ship on an asteroid? It might be. It very well might be. Now, it said we were 2 away before, but I'm not even sure now how far we are. I hope it tells me quite soon so I don't run into it. Into the weapons, at least. We were 2 away before, and looks like we're closing in pretty quickly. I'm afraid the rock is going to start shooting if that's the case. How far are we from it? I really, really want to know. Okay, I think that's the rocket there. Maybe. So let's take a quick look. Yeah, I think we're pretty far away still. So we go a little bit close. Oh, we're 700 away. So that's not good. All right, I'm back up just a tiny bit. So then we don't get ourselves into trouble. I can't see the ship whatsoever. Here we go. Okay, I see the rocket launcher. I don't think it's shooting, so that might be a good thing. All right, we're just gonna park here for now. Offload anything we need to offload. Let's just hope for the best. Maybe there's no ammo like in most cases. We get shot at and things like that. All right, getting to the asteroid is no problem. Now, getting closer to it, is there anything to shoot us? I don't hear any turrets shooting us. All right, this one's gonna be a bit of a problem, actually. No ammo. Okay, that's fine. So there might be NPCs inside. Oop, I just mentioned that too. He's got a much better shot than I do. Ow, ow, ow. Another NPC. Oop, another NPC shooting me from behind. 2. Where's the other one? I see you. There we go. That out. So it looks like the ship is good to loot. Weapon wise, I don't think there's much weapons on it. The only thing I'm afraid of is that there's some kind of exploding thingy like all the other ones that we dealt with, and it might be stuck onto the asteroid, so we gotta kind of remove a lot of things. So here's the interior turret. No ammo. I just heard a door. That's not gonna be great. There may or may not be any warheads. I can check actually because I just took over this piece. All right, no warheads in terms of the grids or the blocks. I think we might be okay to take this whole ship. A bit dicey to take it because it is stuck on the walls. It looks like. Yeah, it definitely is kind of. So we do have to remove pieces of the ship. I heard some walking just now. Little spooky. Alright, I'm gonna head back to my ship really quick. Charge up. Or heal up. Alright, so we got some choices to do here. We gotta release it off the asteroid and just take the whole entire thing. Turn our weapons off so we don't attack it. Connect into it and just drag it out of there and just jump. The other problem is there might be NPCs in there. So I might be bringing them with us. So, I mean, that's not a big deal, but it could be. A big artillery. Didn't mean to shoot it. Let's take this apart. I'm here just to pretty much hack it anyways. Yeah, no ammo whatsoever in this thing, so that's decent. If there's a cargo container with decent amount of ammo, then or supplies, that might be a different story. I don't understand that part of the door. Here's a rocket launcher. Yeah, definitely no ammo whatsoever in there. There should be cargo containers in here. Yeah, there's a lot of small ones. There's a large one as well. Ooh, who knows if there's anything good in there. There's a hydrogen tank right there that's kind of destroyed. Here's a large cargo container. Got rockets that didn't move over. Hear that door opening. I'm not sure if that's NPC keep opening and closing the door, but it's possible. Did we do our exploration inside? I guess we have to. And so far so good and nothing crazy. Kitchen. That's definitely not my footsteps. That NPC right there? I think so. Oh. It's not necessarily an NPC. It's one of those superconductor ones. Ooh, nice. Old ammo. Alright, that's fine. There's a small cargo container. Nothing in there. Nothing in the beds. Now that's me walking. And that's the door that's kept on opening. So not necessarily an NPC. That was opening and closing. What is this? Hydrogen? Okay. Anything in here? Nope. Nothing there. Nothing in there. Alright, so I don't think there's anything in the ship whatsoever. Yeah, it looks like there's not much. Just fine. I think we're good to kind of just leave with the ship. We could grab the random stuff on the outside if need be. All right, so we just gotta find a way to release this thing from the asteroid, I believe. Once it becomes loose, then I could just run with it. I could convert the ship. All right, so we got get our ship connected on here first, and I guess we connect it back here. We can do it right here. That definitely should work. All right, perfect. So we get our ship here. I guess we could turn off our weapons, although I think most of the weapons I did take over should be fine. I hope. Let's just be sure. I don't recall seeing any other interior turrets, though, so that's the thing. Oh, it's got heavy armor blocks on here, too. Interesting. That could be worth it to dismantle in this case. All right, so this here, this is in the asteroid. Some of it is. So once we get our ship here, we gotta see how to unleash the beast from the meteor. Or asteroid, not meteor. And then we should be able to grab it and bring it home. And all we gotta do is connect into it and jump, and then we should be good. Turn off all our turrets. I don't want it to shoot anything. Alright, so hopefully that's not a bad idea. Where something's gonna come and get to us. Doesn't seem like it. I don't think there's much ammo in the ship itself. So we should be good. Alright, we gotta get close to the ship. Locate. Hopefully nothing shoots us. But we gotta locate that. Connect. So far so good in terms of getting shot at. Not hearing anything. Most of the weapons I took over unless I missed some, which I could have. Alright, we gotta slip this right in the connector. And if there's any hydrogen tank that's still connected. Oh no, I don't have any connection points here. Shoot. That would have been better if I had a connection point. Alright, we gotta connect into this here. Oop. Did I just break the connectors? Yes, I did. Great. I always do that for some odd reason. Hitting it a little bit too hard. I broke ours, right? Yeah, ours broke. Alright, let me lock in. Switch lock. Alright, perfect. Now, let's see. Can we release this to turn to the ship? Not possible. So that means there's stuff stuck onto the asteroid. So we'll just have to see what we can get rid of to make sure it's cleared from it. And so far so good. It just looks like maybe down here it's a problem. I'm also going to take out the landing gear because that could be an issue. Was an issue once before. Alright, so here looks like a problem, an issue too. I'll take that out. Okay, we just gotta take as much as we can that we are sure where that's really close to the asteroid, so then we should be okay. I think we're good though. Let's see. Let's see. Info. Convert to ship. Not possible. Why is it not possible? We might have to get rid of a lot more things that's super close to the asteroid so that it's not even remotely attached to it. So like anything here, that could be somewhat attached to it. It's hard to say. Or actually right here. I didn't even see that. Maybe that's the problem. Oh, that's crazy. Did you see that? Is that shooting it or no? Ow. You just standing there the whole time. Jeez. Well, too bad. Yeah, right here looks like an issue. I think we're clear. Are we? No, we're not. So this is a lot to remove to get this to work properly. All right, let's see what else is still connected. Right here. Getting back some metal grids now, actually, so that's good. All right, I think we're in a clear now, right? Should be, but if not, I have to shave more off to the side. Not a big deal. Still not possible. All right, so yes, this is a bigger problem than I thought it would be. Okay, what else is attached to it? It shouldn't be much. Like down here is nothing, but we're gonna have to shave this off just in case. Actually, as you saw the little red lines, you see the grid that's kind of attached to it. That's what we need to make sure to get rid of that's attached to the asteroid itself. I highly doubt this one would do that, but actually, no, it's in the clear. It should be in the clear. Why does the door keep opening? We'll shave that off. Some of it should be in the clear, some of them not so much, like this one. That's not in the clear. So that's what we got to keep doing, just shave it off like that. Alright, hopefully that's more than enough. Because it's going to take forever to figure this out. There we go. The ship. We're good to go. This is going to net us a good chunk of money, I hope. Alright, jump drives. We are heading back home. So we need the orbital space station. And we need a jump. So hopefully that takes it with us. And we'll get a decent profit today. Alright, still with us. Perfect. Okay. Now, does it have hydrogen? It does. So I should really take up the hydrogen from there. Should I just bring it back to base? No, if I bring it back to base... Actually, no. I bring it back to the orbital space station first. Should I do that? Bring it back to orbital space station. Take it over. And then repair it through build and repair. And then sell it. Would that net us more money, actually? Let's try that. I don't even know if I can fly this thing with it being so heavy. Actually, not that bad. Alright, so let's try that. Go to the orbital space station first. Take it over completely. Bring it back to my base. Get it repaired. And then we can suck the life out of like the hydrogen and everything that we need it for. And then we can just sell it. Alright, I think we're good right here. We're really lengthy right now. Our ship is pretty much all in the bubble. Actually, this bubble's huge too. This ship is just as long as mine or even just a tiny bit shorter. But alright, let's see how much it's going to take to, one, take it over. Which is probably going to be a lot. And then hopefully we have enough mats to restore the whole entire ship. And then that way we get some hydrogen out of it. And even some power if we have to. Okay, so repair. or grid takeover first. Is a mercenary wreckage. All right, we're gonna take it 4 mil to take it over. Wow. Okay. But to scrap it, it's gonna be 90 mil. Nice. But before we do that, let's bring it back. See if we could reconstruct it all with build and repair, and I can always go in there to see if there's anything I can take from it as well. So like even reactor thruster components, I can always do that too. So let's bring this thing to our base if we can. I can barely see a thing. I'm gonna have to share a bubble here, and hopefully nothing comes after. Oh, there's a Reaver Invader. That might hit us. Shoot. Alright, you know what? We'll leave this ship in good hands with our bubble, and I'll bring my ship inside if need be. I could always go on the other side as well. Alright, is that good enough for that ship? Yes, I think so. Yeah, it's in the bubble. Perfect. So I just got to disconnect from it and then bring my ship back just a bit in case. Or make the bubble bigger. Probably not. Alright, let's try to keep this thing safe. Alright, I think we're safe here. We're safe in our bubble. This ship is going to be repaired by our build and repair right here. And we'll check out to see if there's anything that we can take out of it as well. And then the Reaver shouldn't be able to attack us because we are now in a bubble. So, good luck with that. Alright, let's see what we can take out of this ship. So, even these flight seats, sometimes they can have something, but it doesn't look like it. All the cargo containers probably don't have anything as well, so that's another problem. There's a little bit, 50% of hydrogen in there. That's not too bad. This one's probably done for, so that's not gonna net us anything. It looks like I might be missing stuff because my ship has most of it. So that's not fun. If I could fly this thing, that'd be perfect too. But it's gonna reduce our ion thrusting or thruster components a bit because it has a ton of those. Which is fine. We'll see what it can repair. Actually, if we could connect this to this connector, that'd be perfect too. I can almost try. But there's no connection point. Oh, there is a connection point. Alright, perfect. So we could try to connect it somehow. Like that. Not perfect still. I think I need my ship to nudge it just a little tiny bit. It was actually pretty close. I just gonna nudge it left if I can. I don't think I can. Hard to tell. I think, are the thrusters even on? Most of them are incomplete. No, they're off. Okay, so that's fine. I think if I turn them on, should be able to move it ever so slightly to the right. I think I need a seat. Where's that seat that I saw? Where's the front? This is definitely the back. So we'd have to fly it like this, right? Where's the seat? Why do I not see the seat? Oh, they're right here. So we just gotta move left a bit. Think we can do that? I think we moved it ever so slightly. Front. We need to move front a little bit. Alright, there you go. I felt the connector do its thing. Perfect. Alright, switch lock on. And we're on a connection point. So if all the connectors are connected later down the line, then we should be able to See if we could grab anything from in here. I highly doubt there's anything that we can grab in there, so that's the thing. All these ion thrusters, I kind of want to just take for myself, which probably would reduce the cost of the ship. I think we do that. I think we just jack all of them. So we have the thruster components. It would be smarter to do that. Because we can always use more ion thrusters. And more thruster components in that case. Because they're pretty expensive too. Okay, so let's just take them all, I guess. If we can. Oh. Shield sucking power. There's a lot of them here. Alright, let me take this out properly. Now it's just making a huge ruckus. I should have done that. Chill out, please. Where is it? If I could find it, I would take it out, but I have no idea where it went. Alright, so I don't think there's too many of them, to be honest. Yeah, it's not too many that I could really take. There's a decent chunk, wasn't too much. But I think as long as we have enough hydrogen thrusters, we can fly this thing back and sell it that way. It was what, 90 mil for it, right? So if I took all the ion thrusters, it's probably gonna reduce it by a lot, but if we repair everything, it should give us a decent chunk too, right? I know last time in the last episode we repaired it through the trade station and we got nothing in terms of profit for it. So that was a weird piece. But it's just weird. I'm kind of thinking maybe we keep this too as a secondary ship. The cockpits here, it looks like we could fit this thing out with a ton of weapons. Much of it is it's light armor and heavy armor combination. It's pretty intact. That's the thing. Well, minus all the crazy stuff that I'm taking out of it. A lot of timers here. It's got a beacon also. I don't know. Do we want to keep it? Do we not want to keep it? I mean, I could blueprint it since I own it now. That could be a possibility. And if I really need it, I could rebuild it. And why did that just fly away? Was that an ion thruster? Wow, it flew away pretty far. I was trying to chase it. That's not gonna work well. I don't know why that specific ion thruster just disappeared and flew off like that, but oh well. Alright, I think I took out those ion thrusters. Perfect. Oh, I gotta take out this one. And hopefully there's enough regular thrusters. Not regular, but hydrogen thrusters to move this thing if we need to move it. And I think take this one. Do we see any side thrusting hydrogen thrusters? No, so that might be a problem. We can add a few if we need to. Alright, I think we're good here. We got all the ion thrusters out of there. It looks like we did. And that, again, more or less is for us to have the thruster components so we can put more ion thruster in our ship because we need it for sure. Alright, that's good. Thruster wise, side thrusting, I don't see any. So I gotta probably plant those in there. If I could. Just a little bit of them. Yeah, I definitely don't see side thrusting. I see a lot of upwards, downwards. Here's some upwards. There's a forwards. Actually, downwards. Not seeing any. Oh, there's one or two. And backwards. So that's not too bad. So there's definitely no side thrusting here. It's mainly based on the ion thrust for side thrusting, I guess. Where can I put side thrusters though? I see 2 spots here, but it's not symmetrical with this side, I think. Well, actually it is. So that can kind of work. Loosely. I mean, those I think were probably weapons. We're not gonna make it symmetrical, so it is what it is in terms of this thrusting power here. Whatever slot I can find for sideways is where I'm gonna throw them on. And that should work out decently. Alright, so if we take a look inside, got these buttons, got the air vents. I don't even know what all these buttons do. Probably nothing at this point. It leads to different quarters, I guess. Yeah, here's the cockpit that it leads to. I actually like that the cockpit's on the side like that. Nothing in the beds. Airlock. Okay. Here's a small cargo container. I thought I took over the entire ship, so anything that wasn't built before is still not taking over. That's crazy. That is nuts. Alright, we need metal grids, so it looks like we're missing metal grids in the ship, I think. I mean, if that's the case, I might have to just strip some from here. If we have to. Just to build out the thrusters and such. Why is there a window piece here? That's interesting. Alright, this is gonna take forever to rebuild. But again, also, our ship has most of the parts too. I'm gonna grab the metal grids from it. We have a lot of metal grids in this in our ship, I believe. We just gotta transfer all that over. So we may need 2 different ports now, if anything. And then we grab some large steel tubes, I think it is. That's what we're missing for most case. Can't really get too much of those. What else are we missing? Probably a lot. Let's see. Like this gyroscope is probably missing everything. Steel plates. These things are missing metal grids, everything like that. Oh, here's another person here. We can grab his parts. Yeah, it looks like metal grids are kind of missing. It would be better if I could connect into it, but I kind of want to move forward with another find really quick first before anything, and let this kind of do its thing. Before we do that, actually, how's our 13 chips left? Our power is not that bad. All right, perfect. That's good. All right, so I know there's more Maydays in that same direction that we were just before. It may have just looked like there's another one right around here. 12 away. This is 11 away this way. That's a decent ship. Nothing too crazy. And I know there's one in this direction. That's about 20 away. I might want to get that one first. If I could. I don't know if it's going to pop up anytime soon, but let me stare at this really quickly. Let's see what happens. Alright, this one right here, 20 away in this direction. There's one behind us or something like that. That's 12. There might be another one around here maybe, or that was the one we just took. I think that's the one we just took. So that star right there is what we're looking at. And there's a pirate base. That's next up. I think once I fix up the hammerhead piece, we might go and attack the whole entire pirate base. That sounds like fun. right, 20 away from here. I don't see anything, but we have to fly there to see it, I guess. Which is fine. All right, so we'll let this just keep building out. Let's see if there's anything missing, so we just produce it if anything. Metal grids that are missing. 2,411 metal grids. All right, so this ship has a lot of metal grids. I don't know if I can even produce that much metal grids. And I kind of don't want to get rid of my metal grids. That's the problem too. We'll try to build 1,000. Let me grab a little bit more. Well, we're going to grab 100 at a time, so that's the problem when it comes to this. Oh, 246 actually. That's not going to be much added value to move it like that. Let's just hope we could build a whole bunch of them. It's also a bad idea too, because we do need metal grids. Metal grids are really worth it for repair missions. So that's another thing. So do we even have cobalt here? No, we don't have any cobalt. Interesting. Okay. So we just have mostly metal grids, if anything. Which I believe... Actually, we don't have much in the ship anymore. That's not good. I think we spent most of repairing our ship. So... Yikes. Yeah, we kind of out of metal grids. That's not good at all. Okay. So maybe, well, it depends. If the ship racks up enough money to return it, and it's more than 90... Yeah, if it's more than 90 mil, then I'll sell it. If not, I'm going to strip out all the metal grids that I can from it, because we definitely need that. It looks like it doesn't even have much metal grids on here anyways. So that's not good. Definitely not good. Like, we just take some of these. Or metal grids. But, yeah, a lot of it is not heavy armor, though. Well, there's some, like this block here. Then that's light. See, yeah, like, this block's heavy. And then next few ones are, like, light. So that's a problem. I mean, we could just replace it with light armor. I don't see why not. Because we're selling it anyways. And just grab all the metal grids that we can out of it. That's actually pretty funny. But if we put the metal grids back here, then we're just kind of selling it. But we could always buy more metal grids, I think. That might not be the issue. So let's go back here. I don't think we could buy from here. But I think sometimes we have the wandering traders. They have a decent pricing for them. Alright, metal grids right here. 1645 for it. So that's not too bad. So we could always do that. Actually, if I get our ship connected here, we could buy all of it now. Which might be a good idea. And I want to say we're connected. Yes, we are. Look at that. Definitely getting kind of used to it. Perfect connection. Well, not perfect, but good enough. Okay, here, now we can buy all the metal grids so we don't run out of it at any time. So much large. Okay, so we just buy it all. I don't think it's going to cost too much to buy it all. 13 million. Okay, that's a lot, but I think we're going to need it anyways. All right, we might as well buy hydrogen as well. Because we're low. So we need about 9,000 here. This one, same thing. I think it's all going to be the same, 9,000 each. So all of them should be about 14, so we should be pretty loaded in that case, which is great. Okay, what else do we need? Ammo. We don't have any ammo we can purchase directly instead of dismantling them and such. Yeah, that's all we can do. But at least we load up with hydrogen. That's very important too. We do have a lot of metal grids now, but we sure do need to transfer it over to the base if we can. We don't have a connecting point to do that unless we make do a makeshift one really quickly. Probably right over here. Yeah, let's just do that really quickly. So now we can just move our ship right in front there, get connected, get all mats in there. So there's our secondary connector point, I guess we can say. I'll line it up a little bit. I really like that my lower camera can really see this pretty decently. I'm gonna slip it right in. Like so. Oh, lock. Alright, perfect. Alright, we're locked in. I mean, our butt's sticking out a bit from the shield, I would think. Yep, half of it is sticking out from there. But that way we can at least load out the metal grids that we just bought. The whole, what, 13, 15 mil worth we just got. So metal grids. Did all the metal grids move over? No, it's right there. How come metal? There we go. 8,000 right there. We can move it into the ship if we need it to. Not ship, the base. Right here. We'll move what? 7,000 worth. That should be okay. Our ship should maintain some of it, obviously, but not too much. All right, let's move on. Let the ship kind of reassemble itself with build and repair, and let's move on and try to get the other Mayday as quickly as possible and see how much money we can make out of it today. All right, so I need to point myself towards Mars a bit here. Wherever that was. I think it should be behind us. Yeah, right here. Okay. So I'm pretty sure... Alright, now it's hard to tell, but I'm pretty sure it was this star or this star away. And it was 20. So if we do a jump... It's going to be a blind jump, obviously. But how far is... Let's say we travel about 19 away. So that's... Is that 1? Oh no, it's more than 1. 2%. 1.8 will be... Okay, 1.9. We could live with 1.9. Let's do a jump that way. 1.9 right over here. And see what that's going to get us. Am I in the bubble still? There we go. 20 away. So, we're going to... Oh, we might be close. Really, really close to it. Hopefully not. Gotta be prepared now. Alright, there we go. Ooh. That it? That's it. And we've seen something like this once before. So this could get a little dicey as well. And we're getting really, really close to Mars. There's definitely weapons to this. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's one away right over there. I'm pretty sure there are weapons. I'm gonna get just a bit closer. And there's warheads on this one. Yeah. It's that weird one with the warheads. And it's divided in 2 pieces, which we could gather 2 pieces, no problem. Okay. Can we... turn on our weapons really quick. Let's not shoot ourselves. So there's warheads. I think that's a weapon right over there. Can't really tell. Could be an antenna as well. I can get close to it and see if we get shot at. Let's see. I'm not hearing any shots. Alright, cool. I think we're good. I'm not hearing any shots, so that's good. A good thing. But we can shoot the warheads. Hopefully that didn't break anything. Make sure we don't get ourselves killed by these things. It's reshaping the world a bit. This rifle is terrible. And I think I got rid of all the warheads. Alright, cool. Let's scan for weapons so we can take them out by hand. And that was what I saw. I don't see any weapons. Pretty sure we will run into an NPC quite soon. This cargo container. Oops. That if we can. No, we can't. I hear steps. I heard steps. Definitely NPCs inside. Yep, definitely hear them. Now I see them. Jeez. That was a bit scary stepping up in front of me like that. Alright, at least they lined up to get shot at. That's a good thing. I heard another step. That definitely wasn't me. He just keeled over. There you are. I think that's it. Should be usually 3 at a time, I think. But there could be more. I hope not. Alright, we're good. We could take this one back. This is actually our back piece that we had. Yeah, that's what this is. Take out this. I'm pretty sure there's no ammo. Why didn't shoot us? Yeah. There's nothing in these cargo containers either, so that sucks. What is all this? Drones. Yeah, this is a small cargo vessel. This is exactly what we put on the back of our ship to cover up the jump drives and everything like that. So we can always bring this back. We gotta take out some weapons so we don't shoot it. Just although we could just turn it off. But anyways, we could put a connector back here. No problem, I think. Yeah, right here. We'll take this part first and then maybe come back. Should we come back? Or should we find a way to connect both of it together? So we don't have to have the headache of coming back. We could put a landing gear up front. Here, I think. Yeah, I think we do that. Is there anything in these things, though? Let's see. Oh, can't we repair that one? Ooh. Silicon in here. Alright, so there's some things worth taking out of this thing here. Alright, let's get our ship closer. Obviously, we're gonna turn off our weapons too, if that's the case. That should be fine. Hold on. We need to go this way. We need to grab this connecting piece first. Connect it, and if we could shift it over a little bit for the landing gear to connect to that other piece, that'll be perfect. We do 1 trip instead of 2. Are we close? Yes. Locked in. Perfect. I think it's a station now. I believe it should be. Let me take over this hydrogen really quick. Yep, it's a station for now. Okay, that's fine. We can take this off for parts. All right, so I'm gonna see if I can do a bit of a landing gear to connect right into this, so we don't have to worry about coming back. and grab it. This gets kind of close. I guess we gotta do something a little awkward like that to get to it. Yeah, looks like it. That might do. I don't even think I could reach it like this though. I could build it. That's a little bit close, but that might work. It might work. It might not. We'll see. And reinforce this a little bit. Alright, so we're connected there. And if we release this thing, or not say release, but if we turn this into a ship, and if we just tilt down a little bit, we should be able to gather, connect into that one. The only problem is it's really, really hard to see like this. Well, can't really see at all. Tilt down a little bit and go forward. I hope that works. We'll see in a second. Gotta be mindful of what's flying around too. Alright, that might get connected if I did this. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Now we got both ships connected. And we can do the same thing. We can have it repair and then sell it. Looks like there's like goodies in there too. So probably end up doing that. Alright, let's turn this into... That's actually scary. Walking right up to a turret like that. We're gonna turn this into a ship. Not possible. Alright, so it's stuck on something. Might be right here. We just have to remove all that out of the way. There you go. Now it's all a ship, and we should be able to back up and then jump back home. Let's just be sure we could do that. Yes, we are free. Okay. Hold on. Before we... just want to double check. Are we really attached to it? We are. Okay. Let's get out of here. So jump drive back to the orbital space station. Right? Orbital space station. Yes. Alright. Let's do 4. Jump. And away we go. I kind of want to get rid of that artillery right there because that's blocking me by a lot. I can't see in front of us anymore. I might have to change that one out. Rather have nothing there so I can see a little bit better. Alright, that ship is fighting us a little bit, but it's fine. So we should repair it and then sell it, I guess, if we can. It'll be much worth it if we could do that. If not, then oh well. We'll figure it out from there. Alright, we're in the orbital space station. This is where we have to spend a lot of money on turning it into ours. So we spent 4 mil before on the other ship. So how much is it going to cost for this ship? Alright, grid takeover is the small cargo vessel front. Okay, that's not too bad. 3 mil for this one, that's bad. Alright, so in terms of selling it now, 6 mil and 18 mil. So obviously not as much expensive as the other one, which was 90 mil. Or was 90 mil. It might be a lot less now because I took all the ion thrusters out. And this one has ion thrusters as well, so we could take that too. So let's see. Before we decide on what to do, is this ship fully completed? I think it is. Well, not necessary. Still missing large steel tubes and such. Are we missing large steel tubes? Or I just can't repair that for some reason. No, we have some large steel tubes. Why is it not doing anything? I have no idea. So what should we do? Should we dismantle one of these parts we're the ship for parts? I mean, I don't know. I think we just buy it all anyways. We just sell it. Probably easier that way. Why is it dismantling parts of the ship? That's crazy. Yeah, it fixed up most of it. I'm not sure why not all of it's been completed. And why it dismantled some parts too. Pretty interesting. Are these off or it's not showing? Oh no, it's not connected to that. Because it didn't build it for some reason. So we gotta fix that. We don't have much parts left, do we? This is not good. I think we're gonna have to start buying a lot more of them. I don't understand why building repair is not helping with building this one. Unless it's not ours. Should be though. Oh yeah, that's true. If they were half broken already, it's not ours. I think it's actually gonna dismantle it that way. Which it did with the gyroscope. That's a bummer. So it's right now taking some parts away for some reason. So all this is not connected to, which is a problem. Oop. So yeah, rebuild some of this out here. I think it's been dismantling some of the ship. I guess some was, not necessarily a lot. Which is crazy, but whatever. I'm not sure if we need to get these connected, but we probably should, just in case. To get all the thrusters on. I can't even tell if these can... Yeah, if these are properly connected, probably isn't. No, I don't think so. Doesn't look like it. Nope. That stinks that some of these are not well connected. We can't fly. We're gonna end up floating in space. If that's the case. This is not properly connected as well. I don't even know what that... I guess that connects here. We could have just done this instead. That should be good. Alright, how much is in this hydrogen tank? 50%. This one, nothing. This one had nothing as well, I think. Yeah, it's only one of them with 50%. So that's not great. We could suck out some. We need like 20%, to be honest. So if we do hydrogen tanks, we take this and stockpile. Well, actually, we can't even stockpile. We have too much already. Alright, it's only 50. I mean, we just gotta get our ship connected and that would be fine too. I'm not worried too much about trying to gather 50% of hydrogen. Let's just sell this thing. Let's just make sure all the thrusters in all directions are on. So that we can fly. I don't know why this is not connecting. This one should be on. It is connected. Something, I would assume. Yeah, it's connected to that. That should be on. This one should be on as well. It's connected to this. So, graphic issue. Should be on. I don't know why it does that, but it does. It was on just a moment ago. There we go. Okay, side thrusting good. Upward thrust good. Forward thrust good. Backward thrust was good. Upward thrust. Downward thrust. Not so much, but we got 2. Probably need to add a little bit more. Alright, we'll just back this thing up and sell it. I don't think there was anything in the cargoes. 50% hydrogen. We could use a little bit more if we had another extra tank, but I'm not too worried about that. Was there anything else in here that I could have potentially taken? Let's see. Inventory, look at the ship only. I don't see anything. Ooh, there's rockets. So if I can move that over to a cargo container, that'd be great. If not, then that thing's... Oh, it does work. Perfect. I think it took the rockets from our base. Yeah, it did take it. That's not what I want. If we turn it off, it'll be fine, right? It won't take it. I hope so. Yeah, there's nothing in this thing at all. Alright, let's see if we can fly this thing. Where's the connector? Oop. Are we not gonna know how to... Oh, we could just unhook it. From here. Hope we can fly away. I think the connector is a little too strong. Alright, here we go. We're loose. Perfect. Alright, we're getting in the... we're leaving our shield. Alright, this is really, really slow. Oh, we probably have like 1 or 2 backward thrust and a really large one in the back. That's probably why. Alright, we're entering this safe zone. Alright, perfect. So we're in the orbital space station. It was 90 mil. I took out all the ion thrusters. So, of course, that makes a difference in terms of pricing. But if I repaired everything, what does it net us now? Okay, so we're scrapping it. It's the mercenary wreckage. Yeah. I think taking out the ion thrusters, it reduced it a lot. But repairing the whole thing again probably increased it a little bit. Probably but not by much, though. I hope that's the case. Otherwise, I'm wasting a lot of metal grids in that case. All right, we'll scrap it. We'll make the money. I kind of want to keep it kind of... Oh, wait. I did say if I did want to keep it, at least maybe I blueprint it so I can rebuild it at any point in time if we ever need to. I don't necessarily need to keep it, to be honest. It's just a nice little ship to have. So if I can blueprint it, that'll be great. All right, let's get out of there. Blueprint this just in case. If we ever want to build it. I do like the fact that it's like outside or top right for the bridge. That's pretty cool. Can't really see much though. There should be cameras. But I don't have any cameras right now on it. Alright, I hope we're getting in the bubble. Yeah, we are. You just crashed right into it. Alright, let's make our 88 mil. I don't know for sure if it was worth it or not to repair the whole thing if we took out all the ion thrusters. If we repaired everything and then looked at it, yeah, we probably could have told exactly. With all the ion thrusters that all the ion thrusters we took out, was it cost 2 million? I don't know. But 88.9, it's not that bad. It's about 1.1 million off. So I think repairing it did net us a little bit more money that way too. All right, 88 mil. We have now 222 mil. Perfect. All right, the other pieces, the front, these don't cost much at all. 18 and 6. So if we decide to go and repair it ourselves, or with build and repair, is it going to net us more? And it does have ion thrusters as well. So if I get rid of those, that's going to be a problem too, I guess. Does it have ion thrusters? It has some, not a lot. All right. We could sell those, not a big deal. But there are some stuff that... Oof. What's going on? What was that? I was saying there are some stuff that we could take out of the cargo containers, like so. So we should bring this back to base to do that. I don't know what that was about, but okay. You know what? I realized I don't even have a backup camera. So if I wanted to back up, that's the problem. Alright, we're gonna bring this back to our base, get it repaired. See if it nets a difference. I'm not gonna take the iron thrusters this time, so I can tell if it does make a big difference or not in terms of money or costs. Like so. We just gotta be mindful of reavers coming or not coming. Because our ship is halfway out, which we could push this thing a little bit further in. It should be fine for now. So just be careful of it. We do need to repair some of those. So if we have the mats for it, that'd be great. If not, then that's not gonna be fun. We gotta keep this connected so we can sell it all. Unless we can fly this thing back. We can't fly this thing back. It has no way of flying back. It has hydrogen thrusters, but no hydrogen, so that's not gonna work out. I wonder if I push it forward where I can connect into the station down there. Is that gonna work? I mean, they're gonna oh, not again. Our ship's flying away. It is not liking this setup at all. This is crazy. Our ship's flying away now. Jeez. I think it's the rebuilding of the thrusters and everything is kind of making it fly away. So if I connect it, it might help, but it also might break something. So I'm not even sure if it's worth it to even repair this whole entire thing. Because that's scary that's doing that. I'm going to attempt to connect it into the base so that it doesn't fly off like that. It shouldn't break in the bubble, I hope. I mean, there's still a chance that it could, but it shouldn't. At least if we're connected into the base, we would avoid that issue again. Potentially. What we can't do is make sure to turn off all the thrusters. Yeah, let me do that. Turn off the thrusters on the other ships. So we need to just go in here. Go thrusters. Right here, thrusters. Guess this is all the hidden ones. Hard to tell because we're connected to it. So if we disconnect it really quickly. I hope it don't fly away. Thrusters. Nope, we have a problem. That is not what I wanted to do, which is kind of free floating a bit. So that needs to be fixed. I'm gonna add a cockpit or a helm or something on here so it doesn't fly away too much. I was hoping that magnetism would keep it from flying, but it did not. Alright, I think it stopped moving at least. Yeah, it did. Okay. That's not great. That's that kind of moves. Hold on, let's see. Is it moving? Ever so slightly. Somewhat. Somewhat of movement. Ooh. But we should be able to connect to it fairly easily without too much issues. Let me think here. How can we... Not enough thrusters to really move it anyway, so let's see. If we get here... Thrusters... Oh, it is moving a little bit. Turn them all off. We should be able to connect to it a little bit easier and have to avoid that whole issue again. Alright, we gotta be careful not to nudge it too hard. Because then it's definitely gonna drift away. We gotta be very precise here. If we can. Alright, good. We're locked in. Perfect. Woo! Alright, where is that connector? Right down here. And we're locked in. Smooth as it could be. Or as much as it could be. Alright, stick it out a little bit. I don't know if build and repair can actually reach that far. Might not be able to. Unless we move the build area. Let's see. Yeah, it's a little too far ahead. Okay. But it shouldn't do that again based on turning off the thrusters. So let me not connect here. Or, you know what? I'm going to move all my inventory out of the mush ship for now. Put it into the base. So then that way it can just get what it needs to get. And then we'll reconfigure everything later in terms of like all the mats we need for repair missions and everything like that. Alright, so that should be everything out of our ship, our main ship. Alright, let's disconnect. And what we're gonna do is just back up a little bit. Ooh. Ouch. Guess we didn't back up enough. There we go. Alright, I hope that's more than enough backing up of it. Okay, repair. Okay, it looks like it's got it. Perfect. Still some things here that aren't done yet for some reason. Oh, an H2, O2H2. Might have mats in there that we can utilize. In terms of ice. Do we really not have construction components? This door's like messed up for whatever reasons. Is there a way to fix this door? Oh, turn it on. So they turn it off halfway so it does that. Yeah, that makes sense. Ah, it's one of this. Yes, I remember this. The ship log thing. Grab you. And this should be like all windows. So, alright, it's dismantling some parts. And that's probably the stuff that we're what's we call it? Incomplete and we can't take it over specifically. It's gonna try to just take those pieces, I guess. Alright, it's fixed for the most part. It's missing a hydrogen tank right over here. This one's got... Ooh, this is almost a full tank of gas there. Alright, let me... hydrogen tank. It's got one, yeah. This... We're gonna stockpile. Oh, we can't stockpile. Okay, hold on. We can't stockpile because none of it's connected. That's steel plates. Okay. We have to do it from here. We would have to do... something like that. Turn this into a conveyor if we can. I think that works. And we just tube it up from here. It is still missing stuff. Right? Oh no, this is completed. Yeah, I think we're good to sell it now. See if it actually makes more money. All right, let's refill this really quick. We get 100% tank. About sucking, yeah, a lot of it. So that's worth it. That worked out really, really well. I'll turn that off. Turn on stockpile. We're 100%. That's good. All right, awesome. Now, time to sell. Let's see if just repairing it that way is it helpful in terms of gaining more money. Ooh, did not mean to hit it. I was planning to go over it. All right, there we go. I think we're good enough to sell it. Or it's like 6 and 18, right? That's what it was before we fixed it up. So now with it being repaired, it's still the same. Nope. No, it's much more. Wait, it updated after the fact. So did I actually lose money last time when I did repairs? Because if I refreshed it, or I come out of it and come back into it, it could have refreshed and made more money that way. I don't know. I can't even tell if I lost money. I'm pretty sure I did lose money, but yeah. All right, so that's worth it for repairs. Look, 25 now. Although we did use a lot of parts though, so here's that. This one not so much. It wasn't too big of a piece, so that's why it's only selling for 9. So it's about a mil more, a mil something more. But of course, we sell the front one first. So sell that, get our 9 mil, and sell this for 25 mil. How's this 2 million worth? That's crazy. I think the gravity components actually, yeah, that makes sense. This is our arm, the piston arm. But 25 mil from that repairs. Perfect. We should have sucked out the batteries, but whatever. All right. And now we have 257 mil. That's a lot, which we could actually get an upgrade to if we really, really wanted to. And that would probably be this. Or this. Not just yet, though. I think eventually we'll probably get both of those upgrades. But now, trying to rack up like $500 million for ship buying purposes. But I think we're good here. We're going to have to change the front a little bit. And then we're going to battle out one of the private raiders. And then the hidden ship or station. So lots to still do here, to be honest. But yeah, right now it's just racking up the cash flow as much as possible. But we should be done with that relatively soon. Because we're, what? We got 257 mil. That's a lot more than I've ever had previously. This is pretty interesting. We have a Reaver trying to attack us now, but that they're going to have a lot of fun trying. Because I'm about to dock right in to our station. Oop. That's a bit too hard. Done. Perfect. Good connection. Alright, that was worth it. We went from 157 to about, wait, wow, we gained 100 and yeah, 100 million in this session here. So not too bad. Everything else is pretty fixed up. I think our inventories took a big hit because of the repairs, obviously. Like metal grids, we don't, well, still got 6k worth. Steel plates, we still got 11k here. Yeah, it took a big hit, but not that significant, it looks like. So not too bad at all. We got some hydrogen back too, so that's good too. Our Reach Scourge is after us. Pirate Raider, we should attack sooner or later. But I think that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed this episode of making 100 mil as quickly as possible. And if you did, please like and subscribe. Drop a comment down below even to say hi. And of course, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.